You one of those personal trainers.
Stop.
He went to the outside. He said, "Oh, they want to work out with me out here."
The gym closed at 9, but like if you ever want to work out, like 9:30, 10, just shoot me a text.
Yeah.
I'll slide. It's
but
cool.
like.
Everybody want to be Kyrie. Bro, you don't do that. That's not you.
That's not you.
Playing outside themselves.
Yeah, now they traveling, trying to do the Euro step.
That's 5 steps.
Come on, man. Check
Traveling,
that.
carrying, backcourt violation.
Yeah, had a partner come up and start shooting half courts. I was like, yo, what are you doing? We down too.
You're not going to get 4. Like.
Exactly. That's not the All-Star game. You shoot
Crazy.
them green shots. Yeah.
I love people that call them their own fouls on the basketball court too. It's always so intense. They go to. I was like, you knew you wasn't gonna make that shot.
I was about to say they only call foul when it started looking a little iffy.
You knew you wasn't gonna make that shot, man.
Of course, that's what it is, man. I used to play basketball with like a group of people,
Yeah.
and they used to argue all the time. So what they used to do is pull up the actual NBA rules, like in the middle of the game. I'm like,
That's how a fighter
right
starts on
here
the court.
it says in
It's
Article
not that
3.
serious.
That's
In
how fighters
Article
start.
3, it says.
Article 3, Section B.
No, damn, for real. I'm like, yo, all right, look, I just want to play. I just go start doing layups.
As a person waiting on the sideline for like the next game, that's when the fight starts.
Nah, we start running the clock on
Calling
the
it next.
like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, we're going to do 5 minutes on the clock. And if y'all not done hooping by 5 or 10 minutes, next team on.
Yeah, you're done hooping.
Yeah.
Whoever got the most points at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's actually smart. I ain't never really seen nobody do it like that. It just be long games to 15.
Nah, bro,
Yeah.
we're not doing it. We're not doing that, nah. Especially with them arguments, bro. Because I was like, yo, nobody got time for that. I'm just a fat
We
old
just
man.
trying to have fun.
Where the worst basketball arguments happen on the park courts or at the gym?
Park.
At the indoor gym basketball.
Outdoor parks.
Yeah. Less to lose at the outdoor park.
That
You
is
outside.
true.
Yeah.
In the
On
gym, they got
concrete
cameras. People know they get. Some people don't care, but
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I mean?
I don't know
cameras
though.
watching.
I've seen some wild stuff happen at the gym because you
I've
know
seen some wild stuff
the
happen.
guys know there's women there, so they like they always like, hey, I told
Some
you,
baddies
hey,
on the
when I
side.
tell you to pass me the ball, pass me the ball.
Pass me the ball.
Or you're up there on the treadmill, watch him.
Oh, yeah, they go behind the
Yeah.
They always have the treadmill placed.
Yeah, they know what they do.
yeah.
They know what they do.
Most definitely.
They got it down to a science at the gyms. And he's like, oh, you messing up the parlay. Messing up the parlay.
She gonna see me play today.
What
Crazy.
gym y'all be going to?
I go to a fitness.
What's a gym?
I'll go to Fitness Connection, or like I'll go to like a community center. Like so, they got like Townwood up the street. They got A-Leaf. I don't know if y'all been to the new A-Leaf.
I don't be in A-Leaf.
Yeah,
haven't been
I
out
don't be
there.
over there.
I used to work at the gym at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a trainer down there. I'd give people like free sessions just to get the feeling of having personal training.
Yeah.
And if they liked it, they'd like buy it. I'd just sell it. I was a sales guy, I guess.
Okay.
So
That's fire though.
Soul Fitness.
Yeah. So you got a chance of free workout and all that?
Yeah, I give them a little freebie, let them feel it out, and like a lot of them, sometimes they'll like want to like work out with me. Excuse me, like outside of like the gym, like on like personally, you know.
Yeah.
So, like there's always a little extra money right there too. You know,
Build your
I'm
business.
supposed to
You
take
one of
business
those
from the gym, but
personal
I
trainers.
Stop.
He went to the outside. He said, "Oh, they want to work out with me out here."
The gym closed at 9, but like if you ever want to work out, like 9:30, 10, just shoot me a text.
Yeah.
I'll slide. It's
but
cool.
like,
Workouts, I got you.
working out though.
Yeah,
I'm really flexible on the hours.
that's crazy.
Doing squats. What?
Yeah, nah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, man.
I used to gym at Fitness Connection, but yeah, man, I got gym beef. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, during
No, with the
during COVID, during the quarantine, man, like it was just hell to cancel like my membership, obviously. And the thing is, like, can't use it.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally not open. I want to cancel my membership, and then you're like, all right, cool. Like I call, they're like, nah, you gotta send a letter in to the main office, send it, and they're like, well, we can't accept it. It's got to be a certified letter. Notarized
at
you
the
got
bottom.
to sign it with the specific
so
font,
bogus, bro.
and then it's like a 60-day waiting period for the cancel. So I said, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll never sign up with a gym again. So I'm on the community center wave too. I'll just pay. I'll pay that $10 for the day pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To go in there and just get my workout in. Yeah.
But they got free centers, dude. Like where you can go work out at. So like Emancipation. I don't know if you it's like
I do know Emancipation.
Yeah, they got a free whole workout facility. You can work out for free. You know what I mean? And a basketball court too. So you can go hoop and stuff like that too. So I say check it out. You know what I mean? So it's free. Free 99.
Free 99. Can't argue with that.
No. How long? When you start playing music? That's a long time.
I mean, define playing. Nah, I probably touched the drum set for the first time when I was like 3 years old.
3?
Yeah, in church. In church, and then from there it was signing up for like piano lessons, private
I play piano.
lessons. And then I wanted to play trombone when I went to middle school. I think that's when like the music thing like really started taking off. I wanted to play trombone. They was out of trombones. They told me they was like, we have something that's really close. They was like, we have something that's really close to a trombone. See if you like it. They brought out something called a euphonium, and I said, I'm not gonna get no ladies playing a euphonium.
I mean, I don't
Give me
think
the
you was getting them with
saxophone.
the trombone either.
Give me a saxophone. And then so I was doing that, man. I did saxophone all throughout middle school, high school. Started playing drums again, and now I do audio engineering and producing and everything. So that was like. But the ensemble playing, like when I actually started just like reading music and then just playing with other people and like all of that, like that's when I really started. I'll say I started playing music.
Like when you got out of like after high school, huh?
Yeah.
And stuff, right?
Yeah. Like in high school, just like it was the little things that like my director would make us focus on, just about like even just like breathing techniques. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the work happens before you play the note. So it's about like how you set up to play. Like, and that was just all stuff that kind of carried in and made me look at music like, oh, like there's a lot more that's going on than just what you're hearing, like seeing people sit down, like pressing buttons and everything. So I started really getting into that and then got into production like from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just putting everything together. I wanted to be the guy that was like, try it this way, like play it short or like play it long. So yeah, definitely high school was when I started playing music, playing with bands, with people on drums and saxophone and stuff. So, but yeah, man, it was the first time I touched the instrument around 3 years old.
About 3 years old. What high school you went to?
Dulles.
You went to Dulles?
Yeah, Stafford.
Dulles, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
I was over there. I went to Westbury.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle Turner was our jazz band director at that time.
I didn't know Westbury had a jazz.
Yeah, and Kyle and Al Campbell.
Okay.
Bass player. That's actually.
Yeah, I know Al.
Yeah.
I know Big Al. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The crazy part, like for me, I started playing guitar in like middle school. I went to Persian. And so like my uncle was like, my godfather there was the PE coach. He was like, yo, you gotta do something. I was like, I don't know what I wanna do, you know. He was like, why don't you play drums? I was like, all black people play drums. I wanna do something different.
Everybody starts off on the drum set, right? Yeah.
So I started playing guitar, whatever the case is, and then when I got to high school, there was like 5 guitarists, you know what I mean, and nobody on the bass. So he was like, I was like, you wanna learn how to play bass? I was like, shoot, if I can play, you know, if I can get the first seat. So he put me on bass, and I learned how to play bass ever since then. Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. But then
You still play today?
No, I don't play anymore, dude. I know that's like the worst.
Big Al would be so sad.
I know, but Rhythm Section, we were fired, dude.
Yeah.
Because Kyle Turner's son was our drummers.
Okay.
So like our rhythm section was fire.
Yeah.
And plus you was ducked off in the back like your horn section was
Yeah.
in the front. We were like in the corner in the shadow.
Yeah.
Back there chilling, you know, having fun. But yeah, I do miss those days. But I played all the way, I want to say, till like maybe 21 because I was in a band. And after, you know how that is. Working with others.
Working with others.
Working with others in the band.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So everybody in here has done a group project, right?
Yeah.
And everybody has to do like, all right, who's gonna type the paper? And then you always have like the couple of people that don't do nothing.
Yeah.
That's what it is like being in the band. Well, in
It
some
is.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you understand?
Most bands, yeah, most
So after
bands.
that, I was like,
Sounds stressful.
Yeah.
yeah, it can be. I was like, I just want to play music.
You want us to split the money evenly?
Yeah.
I did write 3 of these songs.
You're right.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. You play piano?
Yeah, I play piano. Started playing piano kind of like you, really young. I was like 2 years old. But my mom is a piano teacher. So really, I was just immersed in seeing people come to the house, play piano, things like that. And then I crawled my little self up there, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." And so, yeah, she started fostering me to play piano. I've been playing piano for now 21 years.
Wow.
So yeah, it's incredible. I'm mostly focused in classical music. So like I like a lot of the classics, you know, Beethoven, Mozart, them. But like also like some of the unheard of joints, like Rachmaninoff is a Russian composer.
I was just about to think Rachmaninoff is that dude.
Yeah, he is that guy.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, a lot of people talk about like Beethoven's level of difficulty.
Yeah.
But Rachmaninoff is like Beethoven to the 10th power.
Yeah.
Like he is crazy. Yeah.
Is he like an old school person, or is he
Yeah, he's,
recent?
I want to say like 1800s maybe.
Okay, cool. I never heard him, so
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna check him out.
A lot
Yeah.
of modern people today is stealing chops still from like Rachmaninoff and
Oh,
everything.
really?
Yeah, his
I
arrangements.
believe that though, because people be stealing all kinds of stuff.
Ooh, people love stealing.
You know that sample? You ain't gonna get past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fire. You sing too.
Yeah, I do. Alto section for life.
Okay.
You feel me? I am an alto through and through, man. Like, and I also just like singing, kind of like just playing around with melodies because I make music also. Like I do poetry and I do rapping and I do hip hop. So like being able to sing also incorporates into the verses, because a lot of people think rapping is just like the spitting part.
Yeah.
But it has a lot to do with the rhythm and the syncopation. And I think growing from a like classical type of upbringing, it really helps you take some of those techniques into the vocal music as well. Like when it comes to like my breathing, when it comes to like, okay, how can I chop up this 4-bar? You know what I'm saying? Like how can I play around with the rhythms and things like that? And so, yeah, it's really dope. I really enjoy all aspects of it, like the musicianship and also like the vocal singing. But yeah, being able to see both sides, I love incorporating as much as I can. So yeah.
Of course, because I feel like rapping's more like soloing. That's kind of how I look at
Yeah.
it, especially like freestyling. Like it's more like soloing. So like if you play an instrument, you kind of get that same kind of feel. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can even, like without the words, you can still come up with the rhythm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And feeling later or whatever the case is. I've seen a couple of artists doing. I don't know if you guys y'all watch Tory Lanez. I don't know if y'all like Tory Lanez. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I've seen his live stream of him recording, and he kind of does the same thing with his thing. So
T-Pain's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is
that's
incredible.
He
Yo,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
run out of ideas.
Ever.
Oh yeah, no,
Ever.
never at all, never at all. So yeah, that's pretty fire.
So everybody
Music-
here's musicians?
Yeah, I actually did. I started with piano too. I feel like
Hey, piano
piano
gang.
was probably one of those first instruments that people kind of hop onto. You know, I started with piano. I kind of got into it through my grandpa because he played. He's played like every instrument.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so he showed me how to play piano, and then like I kind of branched off. I moved to America, and I kind of stopped playing instruments for a little while, and then I got into the bass, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I stopped playing for a little bit, but I do want to get back into just chords in general, whether it be the bass, acoustic guitar, whatever it is. Just whenever the time kind of opens up a little bit, you know.
You said you moved to America.
Right.
Where you
I'm actually Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
But So where you came? Where you moved there?
When I moved here, it was in 2013. So like, I would have been 12.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah, that's fine. What part?
I was born in Spanish Town.
Okay.
And I lived in Kingston for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. In and out.
Yeah. And then I moved back to Spanish Town, my grandparents, and then I came to the U.S.
You ever get to explore the like music scene like out in Jamaica before you moved out
Yeah,
here?
my family's real big in the music scene actually.
So
So
how would you
like,
say it's different from out here, like in America? What's some differences you see?
it's just, I mean, America's just really big, man. There's obviously a lot of artists in America. There's a lot of artists in Jamaica too.
Yeah.
But what I've seen is, honestly, I feel like in Jamaica, like, cause it's such a small, it's an island.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen more like stars in Jamaica than I have here. Like, I feel like I haven't really seen any. I've probably seen like 1 or 2 people. Like, unless you're paying to go to venues. Like,
Right.
but in Jamaica, I've just seen,
not
you
just
know what I'm
popping
saying?
up,
Like,
walking around.
I've just seen artists like going, like to go buy a beef patty.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Picking up some
something
hard
random.
bread or something.
Yeah.
Real, like, just makes them feel a real human. You know, so
Down to earth.
that's, I guess you
Yeah.
can say that's the difference, I guess, for me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire though. So rap, everything,
Yeah.
and rap too, or reggae?
I don't do music.
Oh,
I'm
man.
actually an athlete.
Athlete for real?
Okay, okay.
What sport?
I do track. I
track.
still run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Track. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to actually get back on the track again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
with
What do
time.
you run?
I do middle distance.
Okay.
You know, I'm not a sprinter, but I can. If you want to throw me in a 4x4, we can work something.
Get out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I'd rather not.
Yeah. I was just being honest.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, I do whatever my coach needs me to do. You know, I can pick it up and I can go for a while. So, you know, I try to stay as versatile as possible.
Yeah. Yeah. How early did you start doing like,
Running?
Yeah, running and everything.
Well, back home in Jamaica, I mean, everybody
Yeah.
runs
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and plays some football or soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah.
But so I mean, honestly, like from I was like little.
Yeah.
For as long as I can remember, I was moving. You know, so that's pretty common over there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I ran in college for track.
Oh snap! Okay.
I was at Nicholls State University.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back into it at Texas Southern University.
Okay.
Yeah,
TSU.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
HBCU.
come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you had a chance to go to the place at the campus.
Yeah, my brother is actually on the team over there.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
dope. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
So
yeah.
who you faster than your brother though, right?
He's faster than me now because I'm not competing.
Competing.
Right.
Got you. Little
I
brother,
mean,
older
I'm
brother.
about to say,
Younger brother,
Yeah.
but I mean,
You can't be
I'm not.
admitting that.
I'm not gonna sit up here and you know what I'm saying, big bro. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
he
your
knows.
job. You got it. You gotta let him know it.
You know.
I still dust you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still dust you, little bro.
Even with my weakness.
With the weak knees. The weak knees.
Oh man, I saw a meme about the weak knees on LeBron. Like he was like going up for like a layup and he jumped real high, and they paused the clip and just put like eyes and a mouth on his knees,
Yeah.
and it was just like, Bron, come on, man.
We can't do this no more.
You 39, man. You about to be 40. Chill. You've been jumping around since you was like 6 dunking. Like, bro, I was in my car just
Dying.
like, son, man.
That's inhuman.
He been around for a while though.
Yeah.
Like, if you really look at it, like if you don't like LeBron or not, LeBron has made an impact.
Yeah.
He's pretty old.
He's
Doing like he's still doing it like
At a
nothing
high
but
level
respect.
too.
Yeah, at a high
At a
level.
high level.
Because there's a lot of old
clip.
people in the league
Yeah,
still, but
they're not producing like
Right.
he is. You know, he's producing like at an all-star level.
I think he dropped
You know
like
what I'm
maybe
saying?
6 points in his overall average.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like only 6 points and you about to be 40. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40.
That's making me think even in my head, like, can you think of more just like big and notable like athletes or big and notable musicians? Just like if you sat down and thought about for a second.
I can think of more. I can think of more musicians than
Like
I can
longevity?
think of athletes.
Just people
personally.
like, you thinking just like big names or just like notable or people that's like, you know, just legendary people. Like you feel like you think of more. That's because I mean, with obviously sports, we start naming the list. You know, we got Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
We got
Kobe.
Bill Russell. Yeah, we got Jackie
Kobe.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Like we got Kobe Bryant. Like
Yeah.
all of them. You just start rattling them off. I'm like, and I think about music. Since we're all in music here, you're an athlete. Like I'm trying to think of that, and I'm trying to think in my head of like I want to see more competition in music. 'Cause I feel like that's a part of what makes like athleticism or like, you know, athletics like so interesting to watch because people competing against each other. You know.
Right.
Can I ask you this though?
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's no competition in music?
I mean, not in the traditional
Depending on
sense.
genre.
Yeah, I think it depends on genre.
Yeah.
because hip hop is heavy.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
them bashings and spankings.
Right,
you know,
right.
on
Yeah,
records.
Because we got battle rap. I was saying like more
battle
like
rap,
head to head.
That's
like,
pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty cool,
That's the one part. That's the one example I could think of where it's like literally like a head to head
Yeah.
competition. The other thing is more subliminal. Like obviously like, you know, the one star is competing against the other star for like, you know, sales or like who got the biggest hits and records and everything.
Right.
But we watch sports, like it's literally like this team versus
Yeah, it's
this team.
super
Like,
literal.
I want to,
Super literal.
and I feel like it's, you know, sports never gonna die.
Hip hop can be like that though. I think the essence of hip hop was, you know,
Was that,
battle.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, like I'm MCing me and my MC crew versus you and your MC crew before like record deals and all that. As, you know what I mean? It was like my team versus your team, my hood versus your hood, and that kind of was like what it is. And then even in reggae, it's like that now. Like you have the match.
I remember Busta.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, he's Jamaican. That's how we started. With battle rap.
Battle rap, man.
That's probably why
And
hip
he
hop
was a
became
dog.
so big as a genre.
But I think like other genres, like you were talking like R&B, it's more of a kind of using it as a blending or of come together. Like it's you know, Al Green can't beef with, you know what I mean? Like come on now.
They
know?
did though.
That's
They
wild.
did, but you never knew about it. You know what I mean? About, you know, what's my name? James Brown probably did backhand a couple people behind stage, but you know,
Get more than backhand.
we especially back then they didn't have like internet, so like nobody was filming. You know what I'm saying? Oh, James Brown just slapped the smack. You know, we didn't get none of that.
You
know,
just
now,
hear it in a song two weeks later.
But no, they were.
No, they'd get away with it is what happened back in the day.
They would sing about that.
Nobody was like whistleblowing like that back in the day.
Nah, they go out there and sing. It's a man word right after. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a whole fight. You know, so nowadays it's a little bit different. But like I said, I think it's just more or less just genre. You know, what I mean? That's what it is. Because the rock bands ain't beefing. You know what I mean? Well, maybe
That's something you
might.
feel like would go? Like if you starting to see musicians go like head to head, like more like what you see in hip hop.
Kind of like the versus thing?
Yeah, something kind of like that. Yeah, that's why I think versus got so big too.
Yeah,
A lot of diss tracks.
Yeah, this format, like, you know, it's closer to sport, like that is closer to what you see in sports. And sports has been huge for the longest time. I mean, when people racing chariots, you know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Chariots is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always, you know what I mean?
Like, hey,
Like,
we gotta stop killing each other. Let's figure out something else.
To entertain ourselves, somebody dying.
Yeah, let's joust.
Joust, yo. Joust is like, I thought it was fake, bro.
Nah, it's real
What's
thing.
worse is the one where you go up and just throw the glove at the person. It's like, on guard. Like, yo, I'm shopping for apples right now. Dude. Like, you want to fight me with a sword? That's it.
Crazy.
You have dishonored my family.
Hey man, actually, I had a really long day today.
Can we do this tomorrow?
Right.
Can you not?
Nah,
man?
Western was worse. Talking about meet me at sundown.
No.
We have to have a whole shootout, yo, because I stepped on your boots.
Yeah.
5 paces. Nah, I gotta die because you're stepping on your boots.
That's crazy.
Humanity has came a long way. I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
We were wilding back then.
No, really.
Wilding back then. Off of his head. Yeah, I just said your wig was crooked. Dang.
See, speaking of verses got me thinking. And now that even like Jay-Z's in charge of the Super Bowl halftime show, like, do you think verses, like the verses format would actually be like dope to see in the Super Bowl halftime performance to kind of switch it up?
I feel like if it was live, it would be better.
Yeah.
Because the reason Versus was what it was because we were getting that during the like quarantine, COVID area. And like it was all online, but they were just kind of playing their hits.
Yeah.
And it was like comparing like, oh yeah, his catalog much better than this catalog. But like seeing that live, I think that idea would really like take off because it would bring that battle rap aspect of it of like seeing face to face, like, oh, you got that song? Well, what about this song? Yeah.
And it fit more in like the spirit of the competition of the game, right? Because you're coming off two teams,
right?
Going head to head, then you get like your two
maybe if
big
you
artists.
even get them from those cities too.
Oh,
that would be dope.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah.
I say, let's do it. Let's go ahead and, email some people.
Who we need
Let me tell you, who got Jay-Z? Somebody email Jay-Z.
Hold on, I'm a rapper. Wait a minute.
Hey, so also thinking about, all right, so y'all heard about the $5,000 or the dinner, which one y'all taking?
Oh, gosh.
So $5,000 or...
It was $500K.
Oh, it's $500K, my bad.
It was $50K.
Oh, $50K? How many zeros?
There's some zeros behind the five.
It don't matter how many money serious it is, because I'm taking it. Whatever
So
it is.
500K or dinner with Jay-Z?
Yeah,
Money
I'm
every
taking
time.
money.
What you
The
taking?
money.
Money
The
every
money?
time.
Forever.
I'm taking
The
5K
money?
over
Yeah.
dinner with Jay-Z.
Who gonna tell me?
Did you see the video with Jay-Z did about that? He was like, why would you take the dinner? Like, all the songs I made would have told you to take the 500K.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
what up?
Nah, I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
I saw it, I think, on Twitter or something like that. Don't not verbatim, but like he says something along the
Something about
lines
it,
of like,
He was like,
I'm
if you
taking
take,
5K per year.
yeah, he was like, I would even take the
Makes
money.
sense. He did say he was a hustler. I got you. Yeah,
For
so,
sure.
okay. Okay, yeah, so.
Yeah.
he
No
said all
dinner,
the,
plus, and then the question is he paying for the dinner? That's my second part.
No, for
'cause then
real.
I ain't becoming-
Yeah, because that is 500K minus.
It's on you.
You know what I mean? That's minus 300. I don't know.
crazy.
500K, you can start your own business on
Yeah, I'm trying
It makes sense. I heard some people was like, I'll take the dinner because, it give me opportunity to ask him questions about business and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
no.
There's not much you're gonna get from that.
yeah,
Right.
not at all.
It'd be funny, you take the dinner and he just there eating. He don't tell you nothing that you that you ask, and he like, oh man, I just came for the steak, bro.
Yeah. You can't take me on a date.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, I think people miss like the fine print, because I always felt like the question was a setup, because it never says like dinner with Jay-Z and he answers any question you tell him. So what if you just
Right.
get dinner with Jay-Z and he like, I don't want to talk about none of that shit, dog.
No, really.
I don't want to talk about any of those things that you're talking about.
Stressing at home.
Type of-
I just want my nerves. I just want to eat my steak.
Like, work has been tough.
Yeah.
He don't know you.
Yeah. It's like,
Random person in his face.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know you at all, man.
Yeah.
Probably has that. He probably has that all the time. All right, so we'll go there. Top 5 rappers.
Dead or alive.
Overall. We can do this. We'll do 2 lists. Popularity wise, like what everybody thinks, and then we do personal, because I feel like that's the difference.
This
And how
this
are we-
is
how are
so
we-
hard for me, man.
Honestly, I want to ask.
This is so hard.
Listen to rap.
I listen. I'm just super like indecisive with artists, and it changes.
Yeah.
And I feel like when I think of another artist that I might not have thought of when I made the list, I'm like, dang, I just disrespected, bro.
Right.
He solidified 3. Like,
Yeah.
They gonna be in the comments roasting
Yeah.
us.
Oh, y'all want to do 10 then?
But also though, how do y'all define what makes a good rapper? Cause like me being an MC, I very heavily focus on like lyrical ability, wordplay, storytelling, those type of aspects. But some people just are casual listeners of rap, and they're thinking of like, how many hit songs do they have, or what's their ability
albums
to
they
like
own.
songwrite?
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying? Versus like they don't really care about the technicalities of the verse that they're spitting. They just kind of care about how does it make a song, you know?
That is true. That's
So,
true.
yeah.
So let's set the parameters now then.
Okay.
So you said song. Go ahead. What you got?
You said lyrical ability,
Yeah,
Lyrical
lyrical
ability.
ability is high for me.
storytelling.
Agreed.
You said.
yeah.
What else we gonna say?
Creativity.
Okay.
Got
How
it?
would you measure
It's
that?
got to be palatable.
Yeah. What do you mean when you say creativity?
That you're not only do you influence a style, but you're not sounding like anybody
Somebody else.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so unique.
Kendrick compared to like J. Cole, those are 2 different
Yeah.
artists. We know what Kendrick would sound like. We know what J. Cole would sound like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if I put on Migos, you know what I mean? That's a whole different style.
Right.
So creativity wise.
Popularity would have to be in there though, right? The popularity. I feel like that's fair.
Nah, because
I feel like that's fair.
If we talk about lyrics,
Because the
most-
top is the top for
Yeah,
a
but
reason.
most top
No,
lyrical
but
rap,
no.
most top
There's
lyrical
somebody
rappers are
out
not
there
the top.
that-
Plants,
Yeah.
bro. They be
Instance,
plants.
Black Thought's not gonna be in the top
Right.
5 when he's probably can beat any
Yeah.
rapper lyrically. You know what I mean?
But
This
that's
rapper
just,
named Blue. That's
but
not
that's on
nobody
him.
know
I mean,
about.
Right.
there's probably some people
always
out there that
somebody
hoop
like
better
that.
than Michael Jordan.
No.
But he's one of the more popular. No, I'm just.
Nah,
But a part of him being in that conversation is he's one of the most popular. Like he's in the
But also the
biggest
thing
league
with
in
the
world.
popularity thing to me is it becomes like I really
fault,
hate
bro. It's stuck
I
on
really
my
hate it
head.
so much because like when it comes to popularity, anybody could pay to get their song up higher than it needs to be. And so
Machine.
You right.
yeah, they like
Promoting.
paying the machine the bot and all your streams get higher and higher, and then you
Right.
become a name. You get what I'm saying? By popularity, Ice Spice is higher than like, Nicki.
But it's still other sliders
No
though.
Name
It's
or,
it's
you
other
know,
sliders.
Yeah, I
though.
love No Name.
It
I love
is. It's other sliders in there, so I mean, I think it balances out. But to be fair, like popularity's got to be involved because we talking top 5 in the field, like period ever.
All right,
so it's got to be up there so everybody can talk about it.
Categories, though. So you got, top 5.
And then you can do you
what
can do your
everybody
favorite.
would think,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And then you have your top
Your
5.
real
So
list.
popularity should be.
Okay.
Popularity should be.
Okay, got you.
That's equal. That's fair.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
gives
We were
everybody-
just talking about
that's 10
Jay-Z.
artists.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Jay-Z is gonna be at
We
the
got
top.
throw Jay.
On which
Can we
one,
do, can we
though?
do current?
You want to do current only? Now old school?
I'm not even gonna lie.
I didn't even go top
Nah,
five.
it just
All right,
got
you
more
want to do? All right,
complicated.
so what's recent? 2000 up?
Cause it's like
God, that's hard.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
'cause I don't even-
That
I don't
gets
listen
tougher.
to that. I really don't listen to. I really
tougher.
don't listen to the older music like that.
Wow, I'm
Like
mostly
it's
listening to
super
older
casual.
stuff.
Like I got a couple Erykah Badu's in my albums, but it's like I'm super casual
That's
with
neo-soul.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But the thing
Are you
is,
just doing
like,
hip hop?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're just doing hip hop.
Okay.
Top
Just
5
hip-hop.
rappers.
Okay.
hip hop only. Now, I mean, we'll
But
do R&B
even the
later.
current rappers,
That's cool. That's cool.
Jay-Z automatically makes it on the list. I mean, he's got
In
be
both
on
lists,
the-
in both of your lists.
Well, we doing one at a time. Huh?
Yeah, let's do one at a time.
Let's do
Let's
top
do
five.
popular first. Let's do
Popular belief.
popular
I tell you who don't make it on my top 5 list. Eminem. Yeah, he can stay off.
Why you not putting Eminem?
He can stay off, man.
You gotta give me a reason. You just can't say just Eminem now.
Eminem. Okay, so to me, when I think of top 5 too, like one of those things is like listenability. Like I gotta want to listen, no matter how technically advanced you are. Like I gotta
This
be
is
able
what
to
I've
want
been
to
talking
put your.
about, the casual
I
listeners.
gotta be able to put your song on and be like, I want to listen to this. And a lot of times where Eminem be going off and wobbity dabbity boobity bobbity. I'm like,
Now, question: have you really ever heard an Eminem album?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
He was
one
one
you
of the first
Like,
albums I ever purchased.
You can't
was
say like
the,
Kamikaze like that.
Oh no!
One of the first
funny as
albums
hell. It's
I
funny as
purchased
hell.
was, or that I didn't have no money at the time. One of the first albums I had was the Marshall Mathers LP.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That's a
the Eminem
decent
show. Yeah. So it's like, you know,
Yeah, Encore.
it was one of the
Yeah,
first ones. Yeah,
Encore go hard,
Encore,
too.
Marshall Mathers LP. Like one of the first albums I had too was probably Red Light District. Ludacris.
Yeah.
Ludacris makes it on my personal top 5. I'm just throwing that out there
Agreed.
now.
Yeah, I like
so-
Luda. I like Luda.
Slept on for
He
real.
is slept on.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, I can't put him on my list for that.
All right,
'cause
that's got you.
Eminem
He makes
comes on, I
top
turn it
10 though for you, right?
He's
bro.
saying top 50 maybe is what he said.
Oh man.
Eminem wasn't in my top 5, but
Yeah.
he in my like all time. He in my top 10. Though.
Top 10 at least.
Man. All right.
But at
All the
10
rest,
though, right?
all the others.
Are we including old school rappers now? That's
Nick,
key.
like, are you saying are we not including old school rap?
Yeah, are we or are we not? Because
I think
then I
we
got some
should.
artists that I would say
I thought we were just doing rap or hip hop in general.
hip hop in general, so that
Yeah,
means
the
including
full
old school
thing.
hip
The full
hop.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got like KRS-One,
KRS-One.
you know what I mean? You got who else back then? You got some rappers, bro. You got
Yeah.
some people
Ice
that set the
Cube
bar. Ice
Is another
Cube.
person I slept on, I think.
I mean, he not
As a
in my
rapper?
top list.
Ice Cube, I wouldn't even think
Nah,
about
I
it.
wouldn't put top 10.
I ain't
What?
I wouldn't put
Honestly, you
top-
about to get
so
X'd out this conversation. I'm not
so
gonna lie.
surprised.
I would say maybe top 10. Maybe.
I'm giving him top 15.
Top 15? All right, we go
Yeah.
top 15. I kind of.
I can't even put him in my top 10 to be
All right,
honest.
so
I wanna-
J. Cole, Kendrick, we agree. Everybody
Yeah.
agree?
I'm agree.
You said J. Cole what?
J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar?
In the
Agree?
top.
Oh, nah, that's for sure. That's-
Okay, cool. So we agree.
He's not agreeing.
Listen,
Oh my God.
I was having an internal conflict in my head because
I used to run it.
obviously Kendrick Lamar's automatically got to make it in, but
Okay,
he's another
cool.
one. He's another one for me. That's like I just find it
The
hard to listen to.
listenability?
Yeah, I just find it hard to listen. to.
Really?
I'm bumping
He's
Ken-
very, yeah.
But I can't deny he's nice.
But his
I can't deny he's
songwriting
nice.
ability, like,
That's a
he
that's
has
just
a very
personal thing.
specific.
Yeah, it just be a lot going on
he
all
ha-
the
but
time.
no, it's not.
But I like it.
That's just
like
me
some of
personally.
it. Some of it is lyric heavy, but other stuff he really creates songs.
Right.
So like for people who might not be like down to hear his lyrical stuff, like songs like Poetic Justice, people put on. Songs like
Yeah.
Don't Kill My Vibe, people put on. You
Yeah.
know, like
I didn't say no yet. I said
So
I had a little moment of internal
So
conflict.
J. Cole makes it?
No, J. Cole, for sure.
All right, cool. All
J.
right.
Cole might be the best rapper that's out right now, period.
he's one of my goats.
He might be the top. And I've been
Yeah,
saying that
right
for
now.
about 5 years, so.
J. Cole's one
And
of the
he's
first
constantly
rappers I listened
changing
to.
his style too. So like every album of his sounds different. Like it doesn't sound like repetitive or the
You
same.
about to say some kind
Yeah.
No,
That's controversial.
You just see them fingers.
No, I'm just saying we got two.
Okay,
That's all
okay.
I'm counting. So
Okay.
keep count. So we got
Kendrick and J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
We got 3
How
more
y'all
artists.
said Jay-Z,
I thought we
right?
said
How y'all
Jay-Z.
feel about Drake?
Drake
If
has to make it in the top.
I
Drake,
speak,
'cause-
y'all are not gonna like me.
Because I feel like
The entirety of Drake.
Drake has the ability to be a top tier rapper.
That's what I'm
when he
saying.
wants to be.
But
He's done it
he's
several
not.
times.
To
He's
me,
not gonna
he is
want-
not
he
a
doesn't-
rapper. I'll
is he
say it
to
like
you?
this. I'll say it like this. If you have somebody else writing your raps, I cannot put you in my top rapper list. Like I can't do that. And then secondly, he is a pop artist to me. He is not a hip hop artist to me. So like all of this, every time he get a new album, it switch the genre. Like I can't rock with
I
that.
can argue with that though, because popular music is whatever everybody feels is popular.
Yeah.
No,
So,
but he
that's
take
pop.
what? No, that's the thing. Whatever is popular at the time, that's the album he makes. So he's not a hip hop artist to me. Like he was a reggae artist for his little Controller album. Views with the Controller song on there, and then he did the whole house thing. With the
That was a fire
Honestly
album, though.
Nevermind,
That
that's
was a
that
fire
one.
album.
About to
I'm not
say,
gonna lie.
but-
that was a fire
I
album.
don't think that's
But those
fair.
aren't.
I
But
don't
those
think that's
aren't
fair.
rap albums. Like he's not a hip hop artist.
He's
to me.
rapping
But
on
then-
every album he's
alright,
ever put
so
out.
you
He's
said-
on every album he's put out. He raps on every album.
Except for the one that you just said.
Honestly, he raps on that too.
Nevermind.
Yeah,
He
honestly,
raps
No,
on
but
that
he's
That was
honestly his best albums. I'll tell you, Take Care, and the one after the Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah.
I feel like after Nothing Was the Same, literally nothing was the same. Like I could not rock with him after that, bro. It's been rough. Like I don't really rock with Drake.
That's understandable.
That sounds like it.
Yeah, I was like,
So,
I can hear the
so he
hate.
doesn't make it. We know he doesn't make it first.
It's not hate, but I'm just saying I can rock with him as a hip hop artist.
artist.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I
So,
gotta give
like-
I gotta give it to Drake because every time that conversation comes up where people are like, oh, he doesn't write his music, like Drake always does this thing where he'll just drop the random pack and he's just gonna be like, I'll show you
You
that
see-
I rap better
facts.
than 80-90% of you people.
But he don't. That's his writing camp. Writing better than 80-90%.
I don't think they write everything though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So then the question comes in: what do you think about bouncing ideas? Because bouncing ideas come into play also.
I mean-
there's a lot of artists that be in the studio. They be like, "Hey, I don't like that line." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I hear what you're
So
saying.
that's
There's
another
a difference,
question.
but to me, there's a difference between collaborating and then actually have someone else write your verse and then demo it for you, and then you now get on the song and do what they did. That's an actor to me.
Gotcha.
Like they are writing your script.
That brings up the conversation.
He
though,
is an actor,
if
but-
those people,
Yeah.
if those people are so good at writing those verses, that everybody loves them.
Why they
then
not rapping?
Why aren't they?
Because Chris Brown said it the best. Just because you wrote it doesn't mean you can say it like I said it.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, that's
He
true.
legitimately
though.
said it. That's why R&B
That's a part of
singers can get away with what they get away with.
They do.
So that brings
Get
up
away
a
with a
question
lot.
now. That brings up a question. Does Kanye West make it to the top 5?
Yes.
Of rappers?
Yes.
No.
Easily.
Oh,
Producers?
okay, this is about to
Yeah.
get crazy, bro.
Producers, yeah. not rappers.
No Kanye.
getting on
Hey,
the
no,
All
right,
wait,
Oh,
wait.
My person,
Because remember,
he's on my personal list.
Are we doing the parameters? Remember,
Yeah.
the what were the parameters?
Lyrical,
the lyrical
ability,
creativity,
storytelling,
all of that.
popularity. Kanye West gets all of
Our
those.
first 3 albums for sure.
First
That's
5.
what I'm saying.
First 5 back to back. They're all classic albums.
I'll give him 4. I'll
Wait,
give him 4.
list
That's
the first
a little
5.
generous.
Easy. No.
College
That's a
Dropout.
little generous. I ain't gonna lie.
Late registration,
Okay.
graduation,
And that's where it cuts off.
808s and
808s
Heartbreak,
was great.
and My
Okay, I
Beautiful
do
Dark
like that
Twisted
one.
Fantasy.
Yeah,
That's
oh,
5 in a row that he
okay,
dropped.
okay.
5.
Classic
I'll give you those
albums.
5. After
Okay,
that,
but not all of them are.
after that, I don't know.
Come on.
Not all of them are.
That's what I'm saying. They playing with Ye.
Okay, but after that,
Life
though,
of Pablo.
yeah, I don't like that one.
Nuts.
I used to
Jesus
play that
is
song
nuts.
on repeat walking to
Yo.
school. The same song.
Yeah.
For like 25 minutes, I was just walking listening to the same song.
Watch the
song?
Throne. It's
Life of
nuts.
Pablo.
Life
But
of
that's
Pablo, watch
with Jay-Z.
It's Kanye.
He produced
Yeah,
it.
you can't take Kanye West
That's
off
what
the
I'm saying.
project.
Producer, I'd give it to him.
And he's rapping on
Rap-
every song on the
Bars
project.
age. And then, all right,
He's rapping on every song on the
I wouldn't
project.
even
said
fight
with
it in me.
Jay-Z,
I would've
the
gave-
fact
I would've
that
kept the towel
He kept
in.
up with them the whole album. There was
Every
no
song.
bad like verse from him on that album.
Every
and he rapping
song.
with Jay-Z.
Yeah. And Kanye admittedly is a person.
5 feet.
Kanye is admittedly a person that
You did
doesn't
say,
write.
All right, so
you did
look.
say you
I'll
was
put him
gonna
on
like
my.
what you
I'll
was
put
gonna
him on the popular belief.
He on my
But he's not on my personal. He's not on my.
He's on my
personal.
personal. He's on my
He's in
personal.
both, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got two.
It's fine. He don't got to make it so
He
right now we're
deserve to
still
be
stuck
on
on
both
3.
We have
He's
4. I
It's
think.
not gonna be
I
like
think
that for
Jay-Z is up
everybody.
there.
Jay-Z
Jay-Z's
up there.
on
So
it. Kanye's
remember,
on
the
it.
popular for us, it has to be unanimous. All of us got to agree about this. Now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she said, "Yeah, don't make it." You
Well,
say.
wait. He
I'm
said
okay.
Kendrick.
Bro, we
did.
all
Okay,
we
somebody-
I didn't say
agreed
that. I
on
didn't say
Wait.
no.
I was about-
He didn't like
We're
Kendrick.
just gonna ignore he didn't say that.
Okay.
You were so in agreement on the Kanye that I forgot about the Kendrick.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of brushed that off
Exactly.
a little too easily.
I never said no. I just thought about it for a second.
Felt like
was
y'all
like-
put it like
He was doing
Kendrick
devil's
makes it.
advocate. God. He wasn't
All right,
saying no.
all right.
Okay, that's
Weezy.
fair.
Yeah,
Yes.
most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely.
So that's
Yeah.
That's
four.
our five.
I feel like, damn.
Uh-oh.
I feel like, no,
That's Jay.
no.
Wait.
Oh,
No. I'm about to say something crazy.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I just feel like for me, like I feel like Lil Wayne, like I feel like my top 5 kind of changes every now and then, just depending on how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I can put Lil Wayne at 3 and just leave him there forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Weezy.
Yeah. No,
Personally.
he's solidified.
Good take. All right.
Yeah, all right.
I was
Because once they say, well, if you, nah, shut it down.
So let's count it up what we got right now. The unanimous
Jay.
ones: Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
So what we just debating?
Are we gonna put Lil Wayne in 4 or
3?
3?
It don't matter order.
It's not.
Okay,
it's not
okay.
in order.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll be here for another 3 days.
Yeah.
Trying to get
So
to
who
order.
we debating on
So we
Kanye West and Drake, basically.
they're on personal lists.
Yeah, those
Okay,
are on the
okay,
personal.
okay.
So how much do we have on the
Those
list?
are too
4.
big to be on
You only
personal
got one
list.
We
more
only got
spot.
4?
Those are
Okay.
too big.
Dang,
I'm
we
just
have
saying-
Who
we
makes
have
him
J.
the
Cole,
top 5
Kendrick,
spot over Kanye?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I could do
And
Kanye.
Wayne.
And
I could
Wayne.
do Kanye. Off of the first
glad
5
we at
albums,
least
I
got
could do
Wayne.
it. But
Okay.
after that,
So Ye hits
after
number
that,
5.
it goes.
Ye rounds
You
out
know
the
what I'm
number
saying?
5 list.
Yeah, no Drake.
Nah, we
agree.
remember
Kanye.
we can't bully her into.
No, I'm saying no. But I will
That's
give you
true.
a bullet. No, I don't feel bullied.
So look.
I can do the first 5, but I'm just like, to me, when we say top rapper, I'm thinking like longevity wise, and it's consistent. If I have a rapper that is here and then after albums it start going down and it don't come back up, like it keep going down, I'm like, nah, you can't be in my top for real.
I get what you mean. You mean you want consistency?
I want
You want LeBron
consistency.
James? I get
See,
you.
we
But there's
can't
almost
have
nobody that
LeBron
does
James,
that.
man.
There's almost
Uh-uh.
nobody that does that.
J. Cole do that.
J. Cole is a
Cole's an
unicorn.
anomaly.
A
He's an
unicorn.
anomaly.
Even Jay-Z don't have a
We're not
consistent
talking
career.
about this.
Which one?
But anyway,
I feel like whatever album he's talking about, we probably agree.
So
Wait,
anyway,
but which one? I
So we're
wanna
not going to
see.
talk about this. All right. So Tupac, Biggie, we're not talking about them.
That's what I'm saying.
We
We
ain't
don't
talking
have no
about the
old school.
I'm not
on the
going.
list.
I don't
got
put in
Rakim
enough.
on there.
I ain't put in
We don't
enough
got-
minutes on him to be
I think
talking.
I
we
definitely
solidified
have
the top.
Biggie rap level over Tupac for sure.
Yeah, and that gets into the personal list.
I don't know though. All
It's
right,
a personal list.
which is hard though, because Biggie's flow is way more better than Tupac's.
Then it is.
Tupac's
I do
storytelling
like
is
how
way
he said-
better
okay.
than,
Yeah.
That's
like,
fair.
Biggie.
That is.
I think
fair.
there's just
only
not
feel
enough.
like that Biggie never got a chance to actually create his own sound because
Right.
Puff is like, nah, we doing this record, bro.
Yeah.
And that was it, you know what I mean? Tupac was like, I'm doing whatever I feel like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Brenda got a baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I haven't heard no deep Biggie songs that
Yeah.
actually relate to the normal person.
I feel like
I
his
was
ceiling was way higher than Tupac's, potential wise.
I don't know. I feel like Biggie was more pop though. If you think about it. Not saying
Yeah.
that, not saying
Well,
he wasn't lyrically
honestly,
there.
Okay.
Biggie was the Drake of back then, doing
Okay.
that type of thing.
Pretty much.
Like with More Money, More Problems, that's not really like a rap song, but like it's a vibe. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? So yeah.
Agree, definitely agree. So I don't know. That's a hard argument right there.
Yeah.
But it
Also,
depends.
it's not enough. There's not enough. You
They
know what I'm
died
saying?
to
He didn't get
Content
enough
from them.
time.
Yeah. From
Yeah.
Tupac and Biggie. They're gonna get to the top 5.
Man, Tupac was pumping out music though.
Right.
Yeah,
Because the
word.
crazy part about him, he kind of had a premonition of like, yo, something's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you know
So
what I
he
mean?
was just dropped. Okay.
Yeah,
Dang.
bro.
But
He had
also,
a
y'all
video
have to
of his
say-
Kinda
homeboy.
scary.
He-
That's scary.
I ain't mad at you. I don't know if you ever heard
Oh,
that
yeah,
song.
I love that
He had a
song.
video of his partner setting him up and killing him in the video.
Wow.
Right. This was before he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he knew something was happening, and then anybody that was around him back in the day was like, yo, he was just in the studio, like he didn't do nothing else. All right, next song, he'll pump out a song, next song, pump out another song.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah. Tupac
I'm
was that
also
guy.
shocked that nobody has said Nas.
Najir. He did beat Jay. I mean, I remember this. I was on the school bus when this occurred.
Yeah.
They're like, this new Nas out Ether coming up right now next.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't listen to Nas like that. That's the same thing
I'm
for
one
me.
of them.
For me personally, like Common. Nobody brings up Common. Nobody brings up Black Thought. You know.
I love Black Thought.
My dad liked Common.
I like
Yeah.
Common too. I'm not gonna
Common's
lie.
one of those.
But it depends on what you like we
That's
talked
what
about
I'm
what you're looking
saying.
for. Like you're
Yeah.
not going to the club listening to Common. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can go to the club listen to J. Cole. You can go to the club listen to Kendrick. You can go to the club listen to any of these artists. And at the same time, on the way back from church, you can still put on some Kanye. You know what I mean? You
Right.
can. I mean, a bad way to say, it, but like you can listen to those people in any kind of mood you're in. But then, Common is a place and time for it. You know what I mean? Black Thought too.
Yeah,
well,
Black Thought
depends
for
on the
real.
song because they got some fire songs like the C 2.0. It's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard that yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
So
gonna
now
say,
here's a question now. If you got the option to pick, like, as a musician, like as an artist, like, which one of those people from the top 5 list would you rather like model your career after? Off of Jay-Z,
Cole.
Ye,
Yeah, I was gonna say Cole easy.
Kendrick, and Lil Wayne.
Cole, easy.
Yeah, Cole easy for me too.
That's tough. I'd probably go Wayne.
Well, we knew you wasn't going Kendrick.
I'd probably go Wayne, man. Like,
Okay.
I just feel like
Because of
it's
the mixtape era?
mixtape era. I just think like Wayne is one of those guys that has the career. You know what I'm saying? Where like even if you feel like he has a dip, like there's no debate on top of where he's at. Like if people were like unanimously Jay-Z's the top rapper, like Wayne's right there.
Yeah.
Number 2. And then Wayne's also got like not just from a career, total career wise, like he's got mixtape, he's got albums that are fire. He went on the craziest feature run that anybody's ever seen of all time. Like his live shows as a performer, like he's crazy. And then even as a label exec and guy, bro, he's giving Drake
Yeah.
and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Tiger,
if you want to say, I'm about to say, if you want to
No,
say Tiger,
I didn't
like,
even want to
all
mention
that.
that.
Like City.
Tiger got
Like
the club
City.
going
Yeah, we
up. But
gotta
I'm just saying, like, so
On a Tuesday?
I think career-wise, like, he probably has one of the crazier career runs, like outside of Jay-Z, because Jay-Z gave us Ye and Rihanna, so that's kind of, you know what I mean. So so I definitely pick Wayne.
You know, we don't.
What was
nobody-
your choice?
J. Cole went to the league, bro. Like,
It's
like,
crazy.
like,
I ain't gonna lie.
J. Cole, like, he did the music thing, right? He excelled at it,
Yeah.
right? And he was like, man, like, I used to, like, this wasn't even, like, set in stone. This was just, like, a little thing he thought of, like, I wish I could, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he did it.
Yeah.
I wish I could do something like that
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Like, definitely J. Cole, bro.
Because his aspirations before rapping was to go to the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah. So he got to live both his dreams.
Yeah,
That's
he was
crazy.
That wasn't even something that he really
It was a
thought
10-day
gonna happen
contract,
for
but
real.
Yeah, I mean, hey, on 10 days.
Was it
It was
Lithuania?
after he hooped for a minute. I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
Then he
He
hooped
was-
somewhere else too.
Yeah,
I think he
it was
moved around like
overseas.
2 teams or something, like 2 or 3 teams he was on maybe.
Yeah. So he was hooping. He was out there balling. Nobody brought up Buster.
Busta is
Rhymes.
crazy.
Nobody brought up
I
Mr.
mentioned
Rhymes.
He's
Busta
gonna say
Rhymes
the
You
earlier.
did, you did though. But I mean,
Busta's one of the hardest.
I mean, lyrically,
Because his
Lyrically
lyrically
creative.
is similar to Eminem's type.
Nobody can
Longevity.
nobody
Song
can battle.
creativity, like
Yeah.
I think
Nobody
rap
can
voice
battle
plays
Busta.
such an important role,
It
which is why
does.
Kanye West is one of those. Why I say Ludacris will always be one of my favorites.
Kanye.
Like,
Yeah, I know. You
No,
see
I'm
how he
just
keeps
saying.
infiltrating that? You see that? Every time I'll be like,
sprinkle a little yay on there.
but you gotta rap voice is a real thing.
It is,
You know
though,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's why I'm like Busta. Like there would never be anybody that just comes on like as tough as Busta, because like just
I mean,
flow
Missy
wise,
is
like,
up there too
Missy's
with
up
her
there, too.
creativity
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
also.
And songwriting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
songwriting,
She wrote for a lot of people.
Yeah.
rap
A lot of
voice.
people.
Yeah.
Let's talk about somebody who has like the worst rap voice of like all popular
Danny Brown.
artists.
Oh, popular artist. I was about to say Danny Brown sounds horrible.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Hobson.
Oh, God.
Rico Nasty sounds horrible.
Yeah.
You said popular though, that like
Yeah.
everybody knows.
E40.
Nah,
E40 is high on there.
No.
If he sounded,
Wait, like, come on, man, that's real. I thought it was a
Tell me when to
joke.
go.
Yeah,
Tell me when to go. Go down.
yeah, crazy.
In the club, it's a bop.
Yeah.
Nah, all right, that's
We definitely
fair.
got
The
to
club
say too
with like
short
2
before
drinks.
E40.
You on?
Yeah, too short.
You on the
Like,
floor. Going hard.
Different
Like
story.
you wrote the song.
Yeah.
Different story.
Nah, but yeah.
Eminem.
Terrible,
I
that
knew-
boy.
I mean, his voice is just white. I don't think that is. I don't think that is.
It sounds like every white dude that has. I feel like I don't want
That's-
to do that.
I mean, not
I
everyone.
don't do that.
Because Mac
I was-
Miller
I'm
don't
not
sound
gonna
like
lie,
that.
I was
Mac
about to say-
Miller don't sound like. Cause
Yeah.
I like Mac Miller.
I do rock
Mac
with
Miller
Mac.
is probably my
Yeah.
favorite white artist.
Y'all sleeping on the greatest white rapper of all time, though.
Ooh,
is
not
this?
Jack Harlow.
Blind Fury.
Y'all
Y'all don't remember 106 and Park? Yo,
Okay.
Blind
I
Fury, cook your
thought he was
favorite
gonna
rapper.
throw something crazy.
I say Jack Harlow sounds horrible to me.
Yeah,
I can't
rock with that either.
Yeah,
I never heard none of his music, to be honest.
Even
Really?
the Drake joint.
Which was not a bad joint. I ain't gonna lie, Drake sang that song, but yeah, he's something about his voice I can't get around to. Like Logic.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Logic can rap, but it's something about Logic is just like, yo, bro. Yeah.
Stop talking.
The thing,
Yeah.
the problem
Yeah.
with me for the problem with me for Logic is the biracial thing because
Hey,
he
I
be
liked him
adamant
for
about
5
it.
minutes.
He
Agreed.
be adamant about it
Yeah.
every single song. He be like, "I'm biracial, guys." I'm like,
get
all
it.
right.
Reminded
Did
me.
y'all see the interview he just did with his dad?
Yeah,
No,
that
I
was
missed
Like
crazy.
he was going hard.
I saw
on his dad,
clips, but
like,
that was crazy.
Because his dad, he was like, yo, you asked me for money and I pay for everybody's stuff and going off on him. Like, I'm not lending you no money, you need to do. Like, yo, you got a camera on and this is your pops, regardless if he was there or not.
I'm about to
Like,
say, do you think there's ever an age you get to where it's like
never.
that? Yeah, that
Oh,
level of
keep my
respect
time.
dies out for your parents. Like,
What?
yeah.
Nah, I have Caribbean parents. First of all, that's not.
I'm saying,
That's the
me
problem.
too.
That's not
You know
gonna
what I'm
do
saying? No, I'm not-
Yeah.
she'll
His
probably come
black
slap
side
me
was
down if I say
Caribbean.
sorry.
Right.
That would have never happened.
Yeah, calling the N-word and
Yeah.
everything, like going off on his dad.
Oh,
Like,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
To his dad?
Yeah, to his
Logic?
dad, bro.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know Logic was dropping the N-bombs
Right,
like
that's
that.
what I be
But he
saying.
do it all the
in every
time.
song.
He's
He-
on every
he
song.
be
He
like-
do, like on the music, he could slip it
But
in
what's crazy though,
lyrically.
I mean, because Cole's mom was white, and like it's
Yeah.
just a different feel about how you
Yeah.
approach it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
It
like
really
how you approach
is.
the situation. But I mean, but he's, I don't know. He has
He
some
looks,
issues.
he
needs
Yeah.
to
talk us.
go talk
though,
to a
ain't gonna lie.
therapist. Yeah, something like that.
I didn't even know Logic was biracial until he told me. 'Cause if you look at him, that boy is white. I was like, what is he doing?
Bro, he
none of that
has
would-
to remind you so he can slide the N-bomb.
Exactly. That's my
Guys,
problem.
I'm 1-2.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm with you guys.
Y'all think Eminem's
see this
career could have
curl?
been way differently if he just told everybody he was biracial?
No,
Nah, I don't think so.
I think him being white plays well to his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Like,
do.
who else is gonna say, do you want to see me shove 9-inch nails inside of my eyelids? And everybody be like, yo, that's fire.
Kendrick
you know?
Lamar?
No,
Say that?
no,
he
Kendrick
could not. No, he
not
could
say
not.
that, bro.
No, he could not.
He's not.
No.
Not
Kendrick
at all.
Lamar make a 5-minute song about how he's a tree, and then people are like, "It's the greatest song I've ever
Because
heard in my life."
because he would make the tree sound fire.
Right.
He has
My
a
roots
way-
at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
There's a
Fear is
way
fire.
with
I don't know
it,
if you
bro.
ever heard Fear. Fear is fire. You know what I
I
mean?
love
Fear
Fear.
is great. Like,
Fear is like great.
the song with him talking, finding out that he was talking to God at the end of the song.
Right.
How much a dollar
How
would
much-
cost?
yeah, that's
It's a
one of my
fire song,
favorites
bro.
of
But nothing
Fear.
beats when Nas was a gun.
When Nas was a gun.
Yeah, you never heard the song when Nas was.
I'm gonna have to go jam it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go
you
jam it.
My favorite, well, not my favorite, but my favorite wordplay with Nas is the rewind one. The one where
Yeah.
he does it backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
That was
no,
nuts.
that's
I won't
crazy.
lie.
I haven't heard the songs.
Oh yeah, that one's fire.
Definitely. Y'all like Mick Jenkins?
Mick Jenkins out of Chicago.
Yo, he got a
Yeah.
song. He
Never
rapped
heard of him.
all his ABCs, but like everything, like he's fire. But Mick Jenkins fire. Bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
He is out of Chicago. Saba is also
Saba
crazy
fire.
out of Chicago.
Jid's crazy too. Y'all know Jid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Atlanta.
Jid,
Well, y'all
Jid?
Jid,
Yeah.
J.I.D.
I think I've seen
Yeah,
it.
he
I
signed to
think
J.
I've
Cole.
seen.
He signed to Cole.
Yeah,
Dreamville.
Dreamville.
Dreamville, yeah.
Who y'all
Saba
think
fire.
has the worst fall off in hip hop history?
Designer.
MC Hammer? I don't know.
Chance the Rapper?
Chance to fall off, bro. Why? Because he made an album about
I
loving
mean,
his wife?
well, I mean, it was
I love my wife.
It's so crazy.
I wouldn't say it's the
People mad
worst one
too.
ever.
fell off, buddy.
I wouldn't say
It was pretty bad.
It was a very big fall, but I wouldn't say it's the worst one ever. Because he got one coming up now, the Black Star Line
Yeah.
thing, and
Who
that
cares?
one looks promising. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't think he fall. I like the album.
You like the Big Day?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? He loved his wife.
Everything was wrong with it.
He loved his
Everything.
wife. He was getting married. You know what I mean?
But it's not even that. It's
This
just
day and
the
age, you can't love
songs,
your
like
wife, man.
Yeah.
the way and even the sequencing of the album. I was like, this is so
I mean, it's
disappointing.
not his best album. Now I'm not saying that.
Also just career-wise, though, like, because
Yeah.
people were saying Chance was going to be, like,
One
taking
of
the
the
next
greatest.
step spot. Yeah, one of the next, like,
Yeah.
Cole's, Kendrick's, like, Drake.
remember that.
For a minute, yeah. Like,
Ooh.
Coloring Book came
After,
out.
got one.
yeah.
And now it's just like,
Big Crit.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
remember Big Crit
he was supposed to be
Big
one of
Crit
the top
was-
4. You never heard of Big Crit?
King of the South.
Yeah, he's from the South
King of the
Side,
South.
So you had Kendrick, you had J. Cole, you had Drake, and you had Big Crit.
Yeah.
Like when they
Big
all
Crit or Big Crip?
Crit.
K-R-I-T.
King remembered in time.
Yeah.
That's
Crit.
deep. That's deep.
Yeah.
Crit from the South. So you had somebody from West Coast, you had Drake from North, you had, well, I don't know if South Carolina really South?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is? Okay.
I mean, South Carolina.
Yeah, but oh no, where is he from? North Carolina. He's from North Carolina.
No.
Well, J. Cole is from North.
North. All right, so you had him from North, but they count that as the South for some reason.
But it is the South Side.
But
of
yeah,
America.
you had everybody from all direction of the map, and at that time he was fired. But then I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Like he just,
I
you
don't
know
know
what I mean?
what
He still
happened.
dropped music, and it's dope music. But
Nobody listening to it no more.
people
Yeah.
listen, but
Yeah.
like fans, you got your core
Yeah.
fans. Your core
Yeah.
fans gonna listen to you. And you drop anything. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like Schoolboy Q just dropped.
It kind of reminds me of like Immortal Technique. Like, you remember when Immortal Technique was coming out and it was
Yeah.
like, he's going to be the next biggest thing. And it's like, you don't hear a peep
Not
about
at all.
Immortal Technique now.
Not
The
at
same
all.
thing. He's still dropping music. Like, he's still fire. It's just some things, they have their time. And they
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm starting to feel like even about hip hop a little bit. Because the Afro beats come out, I'm like, I don't know if hip hop's going to be the biggest genre much longer, man. I give it another 5 years.
Feel like it's too commercialized
Yeah.
at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like that we have to figure out a way to give some more substance to it.
Right. They got away from the roots.
It needs to be balanced. You know what I mean? With anything. You know what I mean? You can't just have all, sexy reds. Cardi B's and I'm gonna kill this person or whatever the case is. But there has to be substance, and substance needs to be played. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it just needs to be
Yeah.
a good balance. Everything can't be a TikTok dance.
Yeah.
Right.
It has to be a balance, but that's what
I just had a random thought. This is going off of music, but everybody here watch the NBA, right?
yeah.
How do we feel about the ref situation, and what do we think we can
the
do about
refs?
the way? about the way the games are being
Oh
called.
my
Like, wait, what can we do about the refs?
I just saw a ref give Murray
Yeah,
a tech for not responding to him or something. Like
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
he was just like didn't want to have the conversation. He just kind of blew the ref off a little
Yeah.
bit. But I don't think he was required. Like the ref required anything of him. He was
Yeah.
on the bench. You feel what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, you get a tech.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's like abuse of power,
It
bro.
I'm trying to
is.
figure out what dirt do the refs have on the NBA that they're just like, they're so power hungry right now. They're just teching people for anything,
And they not doing
ejecting
nothing
people
about
out of the games,
Yeah.
missing calls, like, and nothing have. They just put out a statement after, like, yeah.
They trying to get their
we
parlays,
should've found
man.
it. Yeah,
That's what it is.
Nobody, like,
That's what it is.
they're not even hiding it.
What game was it when old boy got tackled? It was like New York versus.
Yeah, New York versus the. Hold on. Detroit.
Was it Detroit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was going for the ball. He
Yeah.
tackled the dude, and it was a no call. And they were like, "Yo, like we all clearly seen this man."
Can you see?
And
Yeah,
then-
it was bad, bro.
Then if you
It was
say
bad.
anything after the game, refs fine you. The NBA fines you for speaking out about the fact that like
Okay,
they
that's
miscalled.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know they did it like that.
Yeah, like
You
you
say
can't
something,
even
you get fined, yeah.
You say something in a post game interview or like anything,
Yeah.
like $30,000 fine, like $50K.
Like anything, or like I thought you
Just
could-
if you say anything about the way the refs or
Yeah.
the games.
Like first off, the refs was trash today.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, you get fined for speaking against.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was a fair game. Like I think the refs are definitely like overlooking a lot of things. Like there was that whole run even this season where they're talking about like there was a whole game streak where it's like Steph Curry had 60 points across like 4 games and like 3 total 3-point attempts. He's like 3, Steph Curry. It's like what is
Freak
that?
online.
Yeah, come on, man.
That pattern, yeah.
So it's just like
Yeah, but then they're also talking about how the offense is playing now. You know what I mean? So easy on
different.
offense. Everything is going to the offense, especially now with landing where you land and everything like
Yeah.
that. Like it's easy. Like shoot, all I gotta do is kick my leg out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
create a landing area to where if he lands in my space, now I'm shooting free throws.
Yeah.
You know that's why James Harden was so cold for that long stint. you know?
Yeah.
He was one of the first people to crack that little code.
code.
They
Yeah,
had
that
to
little
patch it a little
loophole.
bit. They had to,
Yeah.
The beard.
He was going so
getting
crazy.
60 points a game and 40 of them are free throws.
Crazy
Yeah,
work.
that lot.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Not at all. So who y'all think gonna win a championship this year?
Who
Well, it ain't gonna be my Bulls.
Question.
I want to win? Who I want to win? I really like
They have a
Dallas.
good team too. That's the crazy part.
I really like
Yes,
Dallas.
and that's what's upsetting.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can't put anything. I would like to see who I would like to see going into the finals, either Milwaukee. I mean, obviously, bro, you can't deny the Nuggets. I mean, it's
They won't let you.
Joker's just way too hard, but I really love the Dallas Mavericks. Like just Kyrie and Luka, just seeing them go like they're going crazy.
Okay.
That's how I like. So, but I mean, whoever it is, I think somebody's gonna have to beat Nuggets again this year.
Think so?
I don't see them not. I don't see them not being in the
West
finals.
stacked though, man.
Yeah.
The West is crazy.
I don't. The West.
The West is crazy. Think of everybody that's in the West right now.
Yeah.
It's not fine in the West.
Yeah, it's that.
You got Phoenix over there.
Yeah.
Phoenix is cooking right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Phoenix is going crazy.
I feel like the Warriors are gonna find their way.
Bro, the Dubs always find their way.
They find their way. They're gonna find their way after the start they had. Draymond just gotta stop smacking.
Keep his hands.
It's the only part about it that's interesting, man. Give the refs an actual foul to call.
No, for real.
Going,
A real tech.
Like the start of the season, I think
Yeah.
he's on like a he's going crazy. Like he's on a record like
4-0 right now.
It's like, bro,
in
he's
fights.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Like he's looking real violent right now. You gotta
I remember
just
watching the game too, because I remember when he choked old boy, and then like
Yeah,
2 weeks
Rudy.
later he backhand over. I was like, yo.
Yeah, bro, like
Wow.
chill.
Like,
They about to kick him out the league. Like I got scared for him because I do like the Warriors.
I don't know if y'all remember last year finals when he stepped on Sabonis' chest.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he put his full weight on his chest, but still though.
It just looks
Stepped
crazy.
over
Yeah.
this
Everything
man,
just
bro.
looks crazy.
Like he stomped him and then he doubled down and then stepped
Right.
over him using the foot he stomped on him with.
You
bro.
think he put
Crazy.
full weight?
Yeah, he put full weight on him. He made him feel that. Yeah.
He made him feel that.
That boy was-
Bro, he's
It might
a
have been
big
half and
dude,
half. That's what he
bro.
did, too.
Like,
Everything Draymond Green does, he just looks like a cartoon character. Like that's why everything looks worse. Everything looks worse than it actually is because he's just so
big.
animated. Yeah.
Like if you see Draymond in the real, like imagine seeing Draymond live, like cause we watching it on TV, bro. Just imagine this big old dude
like
doing all that.
Like
Yeah.
6'3", 6'4", something like that.
I think Draymond's.
He gotta be up higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's taller than that? I don't think he that tall, man.
I don't know about 6'7", but like he's probably like anywhere between like 6'4",
6'5",
like 6'6", maybe.
Yeah, like 6'3", 6'4".
That's a little bit of a
I don't
difference.
know. I don't know.
I'm probably gassing just because
I
of the
think-
position he plays.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because he can guard 1 through 5.
But isn't
He's a
Steph
6.
like 6'3"?
Steph is 6'2", but
6'2".
they give him the 6'3", I think.
Okay, well Draymond is bigger than Steph.
He's definitely bigger than Steph.
Yeah.
Here's my
Without a doubt.
here's one thought that I'm having to the rap. Now that I'm thinking, because you an athlete, all three of us are involved in music in some way, so I'm
I'm
kind
an
of thinking.
athlete too.
I didn't well, that goes into
I
what I'm
play
about to
sports.
say.
Fitness connection.
That goes into what I'm about to say.
Right?
If
$10 a month.
professional athletes and professional musicians have to switch careers, who do you think will have a harder time
Switch.
in a new career path?
I think
Harder.
athletes would have a harder time being musicians.
The
musicians
professional
being
musician being
professional
professional athletes.
Athletes?
bro.
Don't think about it. You should probably
right.
think about that a little longer.
No, listen.
Cool, yeah.
The Charlotte Hornets.
Yo.
The Charlotte Hornets is a label. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And they be throwing lobs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, realistically, like the average musician isn't the most athletic person, and the average athlete is too focused on athletics to be trying to hit notes or write verses. So it's like
Right.
it's,
Well,
it's
I'm
very
thinking
different for both.
Musicianship doesn't require, musicianship requires a lot of mental ability versus like athletic ability. And a lot of athletes tend to, I'm not saying they don't have mental ability, let's not say that.
Yeah, but
I
you're
will
an
say
athlete.
a lot of athletes tend to focus more on their physicality, which might be a hindrance trying to do certain musical instruments, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I'm not sure.
All right, so
about that.
are you thinking about it from just like a,
As much as
if you're thinking about it from like a just musical instruments aspect, I guess I can see that because it does take, you know what I'm saying, focus, all that stuff to actually play like instruments, but like to make music,
Yeah.
you don't really need
Well,
too
no,
much.
not to make music. I thought the
But
question
keep in mind,
was
the question is professional, yeah.
musicians.
Okay.
So we're talking about
Okay.
instruments or
That's
just
what I'm saying.
singing,
professional musicians, period. Professional athletes, period. I mean, if you have a specific sport in your mind, I didn't pick one, but I'm just saying what it takes to do music at the professional level.
I think it just
versus
But I'm
what
saying,
it takes to do.
I'm saying a
to be an
musician
athlete
could
at the
probably
professional
be
level.
a swimmer. That's what I'm saying. Or a musician could probably be a why am I blanking on all of the sports possible? But I'm saying there's other sports that don't require the same
Right.
amount of physicality.
Right.
Like a professional violinist might not be a professional NBA player,
Yeah.
but they would
God,
be
no.
good at like maybe golf or maybe like, you know, discus throwing or something like that. So like I think there's a lot of
said
space.
discus?
Yeah.
Like disc
Like-
golf. They
Yeah.
got disc golf.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You said I was thinking like track disc.
So your answer
which
is-
you gotta
My
be
answer
really
is I
strong
think
for that.
musicians would have an easier time of being in the field of sports than
Yeah.
sports people being in the field of music.
Okay, and I'll
That's my
go
answer.
and I'll say I think professional athletes would definitely have a much harder time being professional musicians because there's almost no money in music.
There's that.
It'd be a big adjustment to just being poor, being really good at something and having no money.
Right.
So that's my answer.
It's like physically to like, cause I'm an athlete
Yeah.
myself, and like when you're really an athlete and you're around enough athletes, you see like the levels to athleticism.
Yeah.
So like you have the athletes that are really good in high school. They peaked in high school, whatever. Then you have the guys that are good enough to actually go to the next level in college.
Right.
And then you have, because every step you're weeding out people, right?
Sure.
After you get to like the Division I level or whatever college level, right? There's another step.
Yeah.
And like that last step to the professional level,
Yeah.
it weeds out a lot.
of people.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So just to
yeah.
get to that level, even mentioning like someone that does like you can say like even say me, I'm an athlete. Like compared to the average person, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't look right me being in a race with the average person. But like there's professional runners that are so good at running that even me, I would look like a pleb
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So it's like to put a musician that, let's just say this musician has had 5 years in this sport. You put that, and that's gassing that musician,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You feel like seriously gassing that musician.
Yeah.
Even with those 5 years, they still wouldn't even
close to
survive in the waters of a professional
Yeah.
athlete. You feel me? But like you said, the years that you put into practicing the notes, the breath control, all that stuff, that takes a lot of time to master too. So I just feel like they're very different. And you know what I'm saying, just to switch, everybody's gonna be drowning in the water because it's talent at the end of the
Oh,
day.
I see the fingers. I see the fingers.
That is a good point. That's
I
a
feel like
good
it'd be
point.
harder for musicians to become an athlete.
Yeah, because physically,
So it's
then,
two.
because
hard
then,
physically to
not
get
only
muscles.
that, like my sport, basketball. So I'm thinking about like there's a lot to besides just okay, go and shoot the ball, go dribble the ball, go
Yeah.
running. You gotta also think about all right, if that person's playing defense, if he's going to shift, okay, what do you do if that person can run as a screen?
Yeah.
You know, worry about plays. Not only think about plan A, plan B.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then plus you have to have the energy to do all of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not only
Right.
do I gotta be able to pass this dude, but then I gotta worry about shooting the ball at a certain angle
And
then-
accuracy.
It's intense.
yeah, and
While
then
you're fatigued.
and be able to understand like, okay, cool, my teammate's gonna be running off the pick this way without even knowing that he's there, without knowing that he's there.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar, like you said, we talked about musicians, like to know if you play with somebody enough, you know how that person plays, and you know it's like, okay, cool, he likes to do this feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like being in that flow. I think that everybody has a way to get into the flow, but I think it'd be harder for musicians to get into it, man, just because, like you said, like if I took 5 years out to really learn how to play drums, really,
Yeah.
not saying I'm gonna be the best,
Yeah.
but I can go and walk into somewhere and play. You get what I mean?
Right.
But you ain't gonna be able to go walk anywhere and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
no,
hoop.
you won't.
Yeah.
So
At
you say
all.
musician.
Yeah.
I say
Athlete.
athlete. You
Athlete.
say athlete.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
2-2. I think the only way to break this tie
Rock, paper,
is for us to
scissors.
go outside. We gotta run the game of pickup time.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
go.
They already got
That's the
weak knees. I think
way.
we can take them.
I don't know. I'm shooting from the half. Like my boy was the other day, bro. Stop shooting.
My knees are good.
Mine
No
not.
more talking. We gotta go run the 2v2.
You don't gotta do
Hey,
nothing.
I'm going
I
to the
got
doctor. Hey, doc, that's why I got insurance. Hey, check
I'll kick it out to you in the corner, man. I got
Bet.
do all the movement. All right, bet. I'm guarded.
Just let me walk. Just let me walk out.
Got you.
Yeah, man. But it's been great. Great
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
guys.
Cups are empty.
Definitely.
No, for real.
Yeah, great conversation. He was worried. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we never even figured out.
We
top
didn't
five,
even do
but
the
five.
rest of the fives, but
It's
it's
okay.
cool. It's
It's
cool.
Top
okay.
5, what? Oh,
Oh, the
personal?
personals, yeah.
Real quick, personal.
Yeah, we can do the
Okay.
personals.
You want to start off in your end?
Like just top 5 rap, like
yeah,
rap.
your favorite. It don't
favorite?
gotta be. It ain't
Okay.
gotta be no list. Personal favorite.
Top 5 all time. Okay, J. Cole. I'm not going. This is not in order.
Just rapid fire.
Right,
Just
rapid fire.
Just rapid 5. Lil Wayne is solidified 3 though.
Yeah.
J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Who's my 5th? I already put Lil Wayne as 3, huh?
Yeah, you did.
Did I say 3 other people besides Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had
that's
4.
why we got more.
I have one more. I should have one more.
Yeah, okay.
Dang. Who I want to put in my 5th, man? On my personal, I feel like I gotta put somebody like more like modern that I'm actually currently listening to.
Right.
I'll throw Trippie Redd in there, man.
Okay.
Just out of the, you know what I'm saying?
That's a diverse
'Cause I put
top
up a
five.
lot of minutes for Trippie. He has a lot of good work. He has some albums that he kind of lost me. That wasn't like, that was for his other audience.
Yeah.
But the rest of his stuff, like he's one of the artists I could say, you know what I'm saying, that I can really say, like I could sing his lyrics throughout the song.
Okay.
And that to me, I feel like if I'm singing your lyrics, that means something. Because there's other artists that I probably would have put in front of him, like Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A couple other more modern artists, but like I feel like for him or Lil Juice.
That's your personal. Yeah, that's your
It's
personal.
your personal. Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, depending. Yeah, true it is. All right. Yours.
I'm
5,
off
real
rip,
quick.
go Cole, Wayne, Kanye. No.
I saw it.
Kanye.
Dylan.
Ludacris.
Okay.
For sure. And I'll probably round out my top 5 with, we said hip hop. So, who did I say? Wayne, Cole, Wayne.
Luda.
Wait, Luda.
Yeah.
Tricky, huh?
Yeah.
You feel
Kanye,
like-
and probably rap. Wow, I really don't listen to a lot of rappers.
You say Eminem?
Eminem is crazy. Probably actually Busta.
Okay.
Yeah,
We rock with that.
I was thinking
That's what's up.
go with number 5.
We rock with that.
All right.
All right, here we go. I got No Name,
5.
Cole, Kendrick, Saba.
Oh, so how about that's a
Yeah,
fire.
that's my boy.
That's a fire.
And then honestly, Westside Boogie. He's high up on my list.
You never said Rhapsody. You don't like Rhapsody?
I do rock with Rhapsody,
It's
but
five,
she's
though.
in
You
my
gotta get
10.
five.
She in my 10.
She like Sam.
Yeah.
Said like 7.
Yeah.
All right, Wheezy. Gotta be Wheezy. Kanye. Dang, so many people, bro. It's so many.
Yeah.
Gotta say Wheezy. Gotta say Kanye, because I remember these times. Black Thought gotta be up there because I mess with Black Thought.
Yeah.
Man. Did I say Kendrick?
No,
Not yet.
Gotta put K down up there for sure.
you love some Biggie. You just
Kung
bring
Fu
them Biggie.
Kenny.
I'm gonna throw Absol on it. No.
Absol.
that's
Wow,
out
you are surprising me. We have like the same playlist for real. This
I
is
gotta put Solo. I
crazy.
gotta put Solo on it. Nobody.
Yeah.
But
My boy Herb.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Soul Brother number 2. Who else? I mean,
That's
I
five.
didn't put. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he said who else? He said now on this end. Now
I
on
ain't say
these
which 5.
On these 5.
On these 5, I got a whole different playlist. Cause there's just so many artists out there. There's just like they put out good body of work, like consistent body of work. So, and all right, so we gonna have to. What we do is have a jam session, a playlist past one day.
Pass the odds.
After the pickup game. Yes,
After the
He trying to dodge the song.
Darren, no, play Darren.
Community center.
I'm really hooping in.
Yeah.
I'm really hooping in.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's good.